You know, I mean, these kids ask, hey, can we borrow your basement for a couple hours? They put on a show. I just feel like a mom that's just like, what are y'all doing down there? Keep it down. I'm trying to watch my stories. Oh my goodness. I got on an elevator today. Thank you guys. Have a good night. I got on an elevator, and another black woman got on right behind me. And she had really long dreadlocks, like down to her waist. And she was like in her 30s or in her 40s or in her 50s. And it's kind of hard to tell how old we are just by looking at it. Whatever number you got for me, add 5. So she turned to me as the doors closed and she said, oh, I like your hair. And I said, oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I like yours too. And then she said, oh, and you smell good. And I said, you know what? I'll take it. Thank you. I worked very hard at that. All things cookie-based. You know what I mean? Just rubbing brown sugar behind my ears. And then she said, look at you. Looking all good. Smelling all good. Who do you think you are? Me? Who are you? What? What's going on? She just kept saying that over and over. Oh, okay. All right, so you think you cute, huh? You think you're me? With your hair and your sense? You think you're cute? You think you're me? You think you're me? You think you're cute? I see you. Really didn't know what to do with this, guys. I really didn't. It's very awkward. So I did the only thing that you can do, and I pulled a sword out of my tote bag. And I lopped her head off, because as we all know, there can be only one. Them's the rules. I do nothing if not play by the rules. Christmas, right? So, yeah. Did you guys hear about the Mall of America? Got a Santa and he's black. And then they posted a news story about it, and then the town decided to comment on it, and then they had to tweet, well, we had to stop the comments. Thanks, America. They just went about it all wrong. They should have done it the way the Macy's on 34th did it a few years ago. Did you hear about that?
Yeah.
You know, you can go down there, you wait in line for like, I don't know, an hour or something, and then you get up to the front of the line and one of the elves that's helping out says, oh, this way. And then you can say to that elf, oh, I wanted to see the special Santa. And that elf will say, oh yeah, hold on, just a second. And then I guess that elf will go get Harriet Tubman elf. We'll take you down the Underground Polar Express. This literally is the case. And you're going through caverns and just you end up in Maryland. And that's where the Black Santa is. The Black Santa is somewhere else. You just got to ask for the special Santa. Which is a weird feeling when I found out about that. Like, I don't know if we're special. I mean, we're around. You can see us. I don't see why you gotta have a password or anything. We're here. But it also bummed me out because I really thought, I thought we were doing better than that as black people. You know what I mean? Because a few Halloweens ago, I was shopping at Party City, and I found a bin of bloody arm stumps. You know, like you're supposed to hang it out of your trunk or your window, and it looks like somebody's clawing out of there. You know, just classic bloody arm stump. And all of the arms were, for the most part, Caucasian, but there were a few brown and black ones in there. And I thought, oh, finally, we overcame. This is what we've been asking for this whole time. You guys misheard us. We said decorations, not reparations. You guys, you heard the wrong thing. All right, so our country is going through a lot right now. I think that is safe to say. And we're all trying to process it, and people have got lots of think pieces, and they're all just hot takes abound everywhere. Twitter is on fire every day. No one's answering my question, which is, what are we wearing to the revolution? What shoes am I wearing to the revolution? What's our color scheme? You know what I mean? My Amazon cart looks crazy right now. What shoes am I supposed to be? You know, someone was like, I don't know, Chuck Taylors. I'm not going to be able to outrun white supremacy with no ankle support. You know what I mean? I can't do it. I'm going to need a tougher shoe. Can't wear Jordans, though. They're going to be looking for that. So, like, what am I supposed to do? Are we doing backpacks or a fanny pack? Leather, cloth, no reflective? I don't know. I just find it, how did everybody on Walking Dead have on the perfect outfits? How was there not one character who's like in a too tight bridesmaid's dress that she happened to be trying on to see if it'll still fit when the zombie came in? Now, how is there not someone in too big of jeans? You know what I mean? Just like, what, am I supposed to grab a belt? You know, just wait up, guys. I don't know. How are we supposed to do that? I don't understand. I've decided in these dark times that I am no longer having casual sex. I'm sorry, I know what my newsletter said. I will just print a retraction. We'll all be okay. I'm not doing it because I'm not equipped for it. I don't have the stuff you need. I don't understand Plan B. That's for y'all young people. That's y'all shit. Y'all just sprinkle that on any problem. Any situation, you just crush up a little Plan B on it. What's that, student loan? Put that on there. That ought to defer it for at least 9 months. A girl was telling me about a hookup that had gone horribly awry, and she was getting Plan B, and I had this grandma moment where I said to her, you know, in my day, which, by the way, if anyone ever says to any of you, you know, in my day, just punch him in the throat. What do we got? I'm not a time traveler. I didn't get here in a stagecoach, right? So I said in my day, we just had to gobble down like 5 birth control pills, which is true. But no one's trying to hear that from Grandma in the break room. Who wants to hear that kind of old news? Like if I told the same thing to an old woman, I don't want to hear her go, you know, in my day, we just had to jump up and down and shoot Pepsi up there. I don't actually know how science works, guys. That's really why I'm not doing it anymore. My name's Shalewa Sharpe, everybody. Thank you very much.